Hi, this is actually a hard truth. Every immigrant or lots of immigrants face what I am about to say. Okay, when you migrate, when you migrate, as soon as you get to like a country, you will not get everything going on as you plan. Okay, but it takes determination and hard work to really move on. Okay, not everybody like moves from where, or not everybody migrates to like be a failure. Okay, everybody wants to migrate to like prosper and then do something good. Okay, or feel good, or like build a good self-esteem. But hey, it's common. Okay, it's common, especially for the European countries where English is not spoken. Okay, it's common. You really have to be determined. You really have to press on, move on, and then don't give up. Okay, because for Germany, the language alone will stress you up. Yeah. Now, if you kind of migrated from, or you kind of came from like Italy. Okay, some then they'll get to Belgium, they will go and test the waters in Belgium, they will go to Netherlands, they'll be testing waters, then they'll finally land in Germany, or they'll finally land in Netherlands. You get what I'm saying? They go here and test a little, go here, test a little, go here, and then at the end of the day, they kind of make a decision that, okay, this is where I would like to stay. Okay, this time you used to test alone, some people use as much as 5 years, 6 years to be testing. Okay, to go here, this person will stay here for like one year, look at how things are, look at the immigration laws, and then boom, you move to Netherlands, look at how the immigration law is, boom, move to Germany. And then finally, when he or she reaches Germany, it's okay for him or her. And this is not the end. If you do not have like documents, then you still have to press on. You get what I mean? Press on, work, use somebody's documents to work, press on, and then at the end of the day, you finally get your own documents. Okay, now what I am saying is that whatever the case is, okay, if you are really determined, then don't give up. Whatever the situation is, if you are determined, don't give up. Because once you make a decision to settle at one place, it's like everything will not go on smoothly. You start working in some areas, okay, doing menial jobs, as I always say, cleaning or do warehousing, or they should not like demotivate you. You shouldn't be down because of all those things. Yeah, I know people who have like gone, they have studied, they have studied. People have their, what do you call it, their businesses in Ghana, and then they left the business to come. People also, a lot of them have studied, and then they have gone like further, and then they have left it and come here. They are coming to struggle. Okay, so if you are part of those people, if you are really determined, I think that you should press on and then force. Okay, force and press on. It will be okay. Once you are determined, everything will go on smoothly. Now, my concern is here. This is my concern. Be determined. Okay, make sure that there are a lot of jobs here. There are a lot of jobs in Germany. There are a lot of jobs in Europe. Okay, let me take Germany for instance. There are a lot of jobs. Please, my people, if someone, you know one thing, if whatever you be, okay, whatever you will become is like, it is also dependent on whom you will see in the system. Okay, that's it's really a great problem for us Africans. If someone is coming from Africa to meet me, okay, what I am will greatly influence the person who is coming to meet me to be. Okay, whatever I am will influence that person to also be the way that I am. Please, my brothers and sisters, there are a lot of opportunities here, a lot of opportunities in Europe. If you don't know the way, okay, don't limit your brother to also make the same mistake. If you don't know the way, okay, so for you, your perception is that if I do not have documents, I have to give birth before I get documents, okay? Or I have to marry a white person before I get documents, okay? Or I have to do this before I get documents. Please, there are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of things here. So don't blindfold your brother or sister coming from outside. Okay, don't blindfold the person. If you do not know the way, don't lead the person into a pit. There are a lot of things here. One time I was watching something on social media, and apparently this guy didn't have documents, but he was able, in Germany here, he was able to go through the right system. And then the German government gave him an offer. The German government put an offer on the table that you need to learn the language, you need to do this, you need to do that, you know. And then this person didn't go through the normal routine people have been going through. This person went through the correct routine, and now he's a driver, a bus driver. And of course, this person, when he was coming from Ghana, okay, he knew how to drive. Okay, that was also like that was also an advantage for him. He knew how to drive, and this will actually lead me to say that it is better you learn certain things on your own, especially driving. It is better you get a skill. Okay, you get a skill, driving, constructing, like carpentry, or like all this skill, this handiwork. If you have the skill to do all those things, okay, even if you arrive here, okay, if you arrive here and then you even learn the language, there's a high chance for you to do an Ausbildung. Okay, you can do an Ausbildung, and because you have the knowledge or the skills already, it will not be difficult at all for you. It will not be difficult at all for you to make it. Okay, it will not be difficult at all for you. So please, if you are part of those people who blindfold people because you didn't get the opportunity to go through the system to know what it's like, what actually is in the system, don't blindfold your brother and sister, or don't lie to your brother or sister. Don't lie to them. If you don't know it, simply I don't know it, so that the person will go to the proper institution to ask. Okay, and this is where I will also introduce to you, there are a lot of institutions. If you do not know them, Diakoni is one, Caritas is one, SKF is one, and which else? A lot of institution that, like, if you go to them and then you explain your situation to them as an immigrant, they will help you. Even if they don't help you, they will tell you that, okay, this is not my field, but you go to this institution. They will lead you to the right institution to do what is expected of you. Okay, so please do not lead your brother or sister into a pit. Do not lead your brother and sister into a pit. And the gospel truth I'd like to share with you is that you do not come from your own country and start working at the bank. Please, that one, it is out. You don't expect to come to your home country and start working at where the Germans are working. Please, when you come, it is a process. We've gone all through the process, and then we are here. Me. What those days during school, you go to school and then you go and clean. You go and do. It is a process, and that one, it is the gospel truth. When you come, everything will not be rosy. Okay, everything will not be rosy. you do some menial jobs. So what I do is that I go to class, and then after class I have a client, I'll go and do a menial job like clean, or it was a cleaning job. You clean, and then after that you go to a warehouse and then go and work, and like all student jobs. Some of the students work at the restaurant, some of them do restaurant 2 hours, 3 hours. After that you come to school and learn. And then one thing that was also that did benefit us was because of the corona period. So we started like school, we went face to face for like 1 or 2 semesters, and then corona came in. Okay, so most of the courses were done online, so you really didn't have to get into the class to do it. But the fact is that you will not come from your home country and start sitting down at an office and sipping. Okay, most of us had gone through a situation where, for instance, for me for instance, I wouldn't like to do that kind of job for like a long period of time. Okay, I wouldn't like to do that. Okay, so that is why I always advise people that, hey, if it's okay, if you have done a menial job now, if you have the opportunity to switch, why don't you switch? Why don't you switch? I know that is it. You go through some like problems or stuff like that, and I also know that maybe if you came alone and then you have your family outside, you really have to like take care of the family and like your nuclear family and stuff. But for how long will you continue to do that? Okay, so it's up to you to find ways and means to really better yourself, improve yourself. Yeah, that is what I always I really encourage people in that sense. Yeah, now you cannot escape this menial job. You cannot escape the warehousing. You do it. Okay, from time to time you do it, from time to time you do it. But hey, you really have to decide. You really have to decide on what to do. I know someone also who when he came, he was also a driver. He learned driving in Ghana, and then he was having his driver's license. Okay, so it wasn't difficult at all for him, and now he's a bus driver. He drives a bus. I also know someone who drives a truck. Okay, so these people had their driver's license already in Ghana, and then I have also done a video on how you can convert your driver's license in Germany, which you can go and watch on my channel. Yeah, I've done a video on that. So it's not difficult at all. So once you come and then you have such skills, then it wouldn't be difficult because you have the skill already. So now what is lacking? What is lacking is the language. And of course, the Ausbildung is not done in English. It is done in German. Okay, a lot of Ausbildung are done in German, and then for this Ausbildung you need the minimum of B1 to start the Ausbildung. Okay, so if you have the skill already, what is left is the language. Okay, and then the Ausbildung. So once you get the language up to B1, which should take you like 1 year, if you are really serious, you can take 1 year to get to B1. When you get to B1, you just do your Ausbildung. After the Ausbildung, when you get the certificate, that is it. You can work. You can work. It's so simple. Okay? So, my brothers and sisters, if you really have gone through this situation, I know it's difficult. Okay? It's very difficult. It might not be easy as I am saying. Okay? But you need to try. You need to try. Try your possible best to do something, okay, that will benefit you yourself. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Share to others and give the video a thumbs up if you were thrilled. Bye.